What's up, everybody? Moving on to the next question. So we got 4 and -5 as a point on the function y is equal to f of x, and we have to find the corresponding point on y is equal to -3 f of 1 over 4x minus 2 plus 7. Okay, so let's sort of show visually what's going on. So we have some kind of parent function, y equals f of x. We don't know what it is, but all we do know is that this point, 4 and -5, is on it. And then we're taking this parent function, y equals f of x, and we are transforming it to this, y equals -3 f of 1 over 4x minus 2 plus 7. Okay, so what we have to do is we have to take this point and then transform it with these transformation values. Well, in order to do that, we have to figure out what the a value is, what the k value is, what the d value is, what the c value is. And then we can put it through the transformation formula, x over k plus d for the x value, and then ay plus c for the y value. However, before we do that, notice that this function has to be in a certain format in order for us to get these transformation values. And the format it has to be in, the general format, is y, I'll write it up here. Y is equal to a f of k x minus d plus c. And notice how it's very close to being in that format, so we can tell what the a value is. We know the a value is -3. We could tell what the c value is. It's positive 7. However, notice that the inside bracket is not in that same format yet. So we have to make sure that this x here is by itself. So what we have to do is we have to factor out that 1 over 4 from this expression. And what would we be left with in the brackets? Well, we would be left with x minus 8. Okay, because if we factor out 1 over 4 from 1 over 4x, we're just left with x. And then if we factor out 1 over 4 from -2, -2 divided by 1 over 4, right? It's like -2 over 1 divided by 1 over 4, which is like -2 over 1 times the reciprocal of the fraction we are dividing times 4 over 1, which gives us -8. Hence how we got that expression there in the bracket. So just be careful with that. That's probably the trickiest part of this whole question, doing that algebra here. And now we know our k value is 1 over 4, and we know our d value, x minus d, x minus 8. Well, our d value is just positive 8. Remember, it's always going to be the opposite sign of whatever's in the bracket. So x minus 8, well, the d value is positive 8. If this was x plus 8, then the d value would be -8. And now that we have all of our transformation values, we can put them into that general formula. So we know the x value is going to be transformed by the formula x over k plus d, and then the y values are going to be ay plus c. So let's, let me just erase this arrow actually here. So let's get a little more specific. We're going to have x over k, well the k value is 1 over 4, plus the d value of 8. And then ay plus c, -3y plus 7. Now notice how this x over 1 over 4, we can leave it like that, but another way to write this, a lot easier of a way to write this, is just 4x, right? X over 1 over 4. If we take x over 1 divided by 1 over 4, flip the fractions, etc., multiply them, you would end up getting 4x. So x over 1 over 4 is the same as 4x. We've gone over steps on how to do that before. So you can write it like this, or you can keep it as this, whatever you're more comfortable with. Just make sure you're doing this step correctly in your calculator. And now what we can do is we can plug in our actual x values from the parent function. So we got 4 times 4 plus 8 And then we got negative 3 times this y value of negative 5. Wow, I put plus c here. Sorry, this should have been plus 7. That is my bad. So this is plus 7 here, right? AY plus C, the C value is 7. And now we just do the algebra on this. So 4 times 4 is 16 plus 8, that gives us 24. Negative 3 times negative 5 is positive 15 plus 7 gives us 22. So that there is the corresponding point, 24 and 22, on this function, if the parent function had the point 4 and negative 5. So we just took this point, put it through the transformation formula to get 24 and 22. That is the answer to this question. Yo, what's up guys? Thanks for checking out my channel. Hopefully you got some value from the video you just watched. If you did get some value, big favor to ask you, please like this video and subscribe to the channel. Any questions, any recommendations on things you'd like to see, please leave it in the comments section. Also check out the description box below for links to material and content related to the video you just watched. Peace out.